So I was Asian Odyssey. She was feeling good. We took the lead. I didn't even think anyone was near me, and to the end, I felt the pressure coming on. We tried to hold on to it, but Cutie Girl just had a lot in her. Then the next race was the next time we won with Asian Odyssey again, but then we had to go in against Cutie Girl again, and she was just much the best in that race. Like, she just one heck of a horse. So now I'm going up against her with another 40-year horse that I got, Jerk Chicken. So I don't know, maybe get a little bit of revenge here. I don't know.
You have Jerk Chicken in the 7th, and
yeah.
Katie, you have A Lifetime of War.
Yeah.
Would you like to share any thoughts on that one?
He's built like a brick house. He's a tank. He's class. He's gorgeous. He's got more heart than you could ever ask for in a horse. He gives you everything he's got every time. He's a little bit tricky at sometimes. It's hard to tell if he wants to go shorter, he wants to go long, but he comes with a kick every time he runs, and he actually looks half decent in this race. I mean, I'm actually really excited about him tonight, so I won't say too much because I don't want to jinx anything. But I wish Arthur the best with him. I mean, Arthur's done a really great job at bringing him along and keeping him fit and keeping him good to go. And hopefully, coming near the end of the year, it's cooler temperatures and it's a little easier on the horses. And I'm hoping we get a good trip. It's a big field, and I think he can do something special tonight. He's got it in him. I mean, he's been sitting on a win for a long time, so hopefully tonight's the night.
Now, I know you both don't have a lot of time because you have. I know you don't have a lot of time because you have these races coming up. So could you just tell us, just one at a time, there, of how you got started in the riding game? That I'm sure everyone is really curious to find out.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I started riding early in my life when I was 4 years old. Did barrel racing and everything, so I knew that I liked the speed. And I ended up buying a quarter horse racehorse, and the trainer asked me to ride it in Michigan. I said yes. We ended up going out there and winning our first race. My mare ran a 90 index, which was really impressive. She came off at 77 and ran a 90. So right there, I was hooked on the game. Then he asked me to ride thoroughbreds in September. I said, sure, why not? I mean, I like the head games of the thoroughbred racing. I've watched it my whole life. I got out there and just fell in love with it. I mean, it's an adrenaline rush that you can't even really put into words, I guess. You know, so that's kind of the whole story.
So it's an Indian horse.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, you know.
I actually have my grandfather to blame for this one. I was at a mall. I think it would be about 3. And he probably spent about $30. I think I rode every pony about 4 or 5 times. And I've been stuck in the horse industry ever since. I just slowly worked my way up. I started in the equestrian side of things, show jumping, rodeos, the whole 9 yards, and then I started hot walking horses here to pay for the showing. And my parents have nothing to do with horses, and needless to say, had they known what I was getting into, they probably wouldn't have brought me here. It's a crazy game, it's a lot of fun, but I've been stuck in it since I was about 10 and just worked my way up. Hot walker, groom, exercise rider, assistant trainer, and just decided, you know what, I'm almost 25, I gotta do this, I gotta do it now. So things are going well, knock on wood, and I'm enjoying it. It's been great, there's still tons more to learn, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you all tonight. It's been great.
Let's do the 12.
Thank you.
So that's...
Are there any questions from anyone in the crowd? Don't be shy.
And the 11.
Anyone?
Are we going to do a super?
Oh, I have a question. How about when it comes to any mentors that you have in the backstretch, anyone that you look to for advice? Is there any other riders, groomsmen that have come and talked to you regarding racing? Is anyone that you've really looked up to, and those who have imparted some wisdom on you?
Absolutely. I mean, like any sport, I mean, there's always somebody that's kind of seniority that's been in the game for a really long time that's always got, you know, little things that they can tell you, little secrets, little tidbits that always come in handy. And I mean, everybody has a select couple that they always turn to, and I've been fortunate. I mean, truth be told, Jesse Campbell's been great. I mean, he helped me out a lot. Jimmy Mack, he's been fantastic. Learned a lot about breezing horses with him and working my way up. I mean, the list can go on, but there's always people that are close to your heart that have been definitely helpful, helping you get, you know, find the right boots to fit you and what's comfortable and what kind of socks to wear, like things that you don't even think of that are really important. But definitely, I mean, the Jockeys room has a pretty good dynamic in there, and I mean, considering we're still new, everyone's been helpful. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, so everybody's willing to help each other out, and that's a huge part of things, because it's a tricky business, so everyone's trying to keep it safe, and everyone's been good. So I mean, I got nothing to go to anybody.
113 and change, right?
And Brittany, how about you?
That's like running a 113 and change.
Yeah, I mean, like Katie said, everyone's helpful. The main person, I guess, that I got to thank for being my mentor and kind of my motivation behind everything is my mom. I mean, she's been behind me 100% since I've been 4 years old. When you don't want to go out there and practice, she made me go out there and practice. I hated everything about it at that time, and now I come back and I thank her every day almost, you know, for pushing me through this. And when times are tough here, she's the one who's right behind me 100%. And you know, there's nothing like family. That's the only one you can really trust. And everyone in the jocks room has been great to me. Everyone's been helpful. And race riding, Richard Ritelli, he taught me so much about race riding. Johnny Kaufman, a couple guys that taught me a ton. The guys from here helped me out. I mean, we all make mistakes, but we're here to learn, you know. And every bug rider here has got an open mind. We all get along great. So I'm just happy to be a part of this Woodbine family, really.
Put that first.
Question.
How many more races before you lose your last 5 pounds? Where are you guys at?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're both 5 pound bugs. I think right now I have like 8 or 10 wins. I don't know. Probably. Okay. Yeah. So we need some wins before we lose it, or it's 1 year. Yeah. So I think you need 45 wins to lose. 40 wins to lose it. Oh yeah, 'cause the first 5 don't count. 40 wins to lose your 5 pound or a full year. So whichever comes first. Yeah. Yeah. We're hoping the 40 wins comes first.
What time do we have here? We got 6 minutes to the 5th?
Yeah, we
got
can stay
3 more
for
minutes. Yeah, we got 3 more minutes out of this for sure.
Awesome. Do you happen to have any horses coming up in the near future, within the next few days, that you care to share? Horses you've been working out, that are feeling really good going in to upcoming races?
Go for it. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I've worked a lot of good horses. I'm hoping that they come up soon. It's hard when you get double entered somewhere. You know, you got to pick your choice. And Katie's been in that position. You get horses at Woodbine and horses at Fort Erie, 2 close tracks. When both are live, it's hard to choose. But yeah, there's a couple coming up. I can't even throw out any names because I don't want to put anyone else under. But yeah, I got some good horses coming up. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully you're going to get something put together. I mean, hoping for wins, always.
What else do you got? No, I'm going to pass. I don't want to mention names, that's just it. No,
okay.
It's no offense to anybody by any means.
That's okay, no problem. Well, we actually, we have the handicapping contest coming up tonight there, so can we put you on the spot there? Because we have to pick the 3 horses in the top 3 there, so.
Which race?
It's for the last race, actually. So.
Oh no, race. I gotta see this form.
Yeah, I don't know if there'll be a bias here or not, but you can have a look through there and.
I like fruity and fetish myself.
Yeah. Can you tell us why?
I
I have to have a quick look here for a second.
Well, there's that cutie girl again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in there again.
Just taking a look at the race, it looks a little tricky because you've got a couple Fort Erie invaders, and then you've got the standard Woodbine ones.
Really
and Franken mentioned about Kawaguchi in there. We're going to talk a little bit more about Kawaguchi and
honestly,
a couple
I
others.
think this is a pretty tough race. I think everyone's pretty well matched in this race.
I look at them as like taking turns. Like, okay, now it's your turn to win. Now it's your turn. Okay, now wonderfully you haven't won for a while. Now it's your turn to win.
I mean, even if you look at the favorites, sometimes if they're not feeling up to par that day, something can happen, you know?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
That's the best advice. Anything's possible. It's very true. Anything can go in horse racing. I think.
I'm still going with number 3.
Okay, so we got Brittany, number 3. Katie, do you want to come in here? Go for it.
It is a tough race, I'm not going to lie, because like they were saying, that we've got a lot of Fort Erie horses in here, and some horses are dropping down in class, some horses are sitting at the same level. Marty's horse looks live in here, absolutely 100%. I mean, Tyler suits the horse. He's had a handful of great rides on him. Sheena, she could be, I mean, she's sitting at good odds right now. I mean, she only got beat by a length and she ran 4th the last time she rode it. So, I mean, it's anybody's kind of race to kind of jump up here and surprise anybody. It's definitely one that could definitely be an upset. Cutie girl, I mean, she's shown some talent, but she's been running on the dirt. This is a polytrack surface, and that definitely plays the game a little different. But you guys all know how to read a form, so. I'm going to take a chance here. No offense, Britt. I'm going to go on Marty's side here. I actually like how Gucci in this race.
Yeah.
I do. I do wish you the best of luck.
Friction on the panel.
You know what? It just you just never know. I mean, the way he's sat the last couple times.
Highland Dixie looks pretty nice.
I mean, Highland Dixie, but also we have a jockey change. I mean, Emma's done really well with the horse.
Yeah.
Patrick hasn't been on it before. I mean, you're changing a dynamic that's been working, but it could go one way or the other. So I mean, it's anybody's game. It could be an interesting race for sure.
All right, so you heard it here. We have 40 in Fetish for Brittany, and we have Kawaguchi for Katie. So now the ball's in your court, everyone. So does everybody have their papers? Or that'll be coming soon, so don't need to worry. You have a lot of time to decide. In the meantime, we have 2 minutes to post time for this 5th race, and it looks like a really tricky one. Sam, anything to?
You got a couple minutes. You got a couple more.
Okay. Okay, Brittany and Katie, we'd like to thank you so very much for coming up here. I know things were a little rushed and you got some mounts coming up, but thank you so much for coming.
These young ladies were one of the toughest sports in the world. And they love what they're doing. They're one of the toughest game in the world for these people. And they're doing a wonderful job. A great hand for these 2 young ladies. A great hand.
Thank you.
Once a month we have the meetings over here, sure.
Yeah.